Good day everyone, we are Group 6. In this video, we'll be presenting our final project, which is a tourism mobile application named Tuorio.
My name is Thong with matrix number 293795, and I will present our project problem background. First of all, the tourism app in Malaysia often lack real-time weather updates, which are essential for planning and safety. In tropical areas like Penang, sudden weather change can disrupt the travel plan and put the traveler at risk. Another issue is that most of the app do not include video integration for tourist attraction. Instead, they rely on static image and text, which lack visual storytelling and fail to fully engage users. The Tuorio app is designed for tourists and travelers who want to explore Penang, especially young adult and middle-aged users with the freedom and finance to travel. These users may struggle with finding direction or reliable weather updates to plan their activities effectively.
For the development of Tuorio, we follow the agile methodology because it allows us to work feasibly. There are 6 main stages in our agile process. The first one is plan. We begin by analyzing other tourism apps to identify what features were missing, such as real-time weather and videos. From this, we plan the key features needed in Tuorio. The second one is design. We created user personas to understand our target users and design low-fidelity wireframes using Figma to show the layout and the navigations. And the third one is develop. We built the app's prototype using FlutterFlow. We also integrated Firebase as the backend. And the fourth is test. We tested the app internally to check for bugs, ensure all functions work, and confirm that the app was user-friendly. And the fifth is release. We published the final mobile application in the FlutterFlow. However, the feedback phase is not being done yet. In designing the Tuorio apps, we focus on creating a user-friendly and intuitive experience. We follow Jacob Nelson's 10 usability heuristics. Here are the main heuristics we apply. The first one is visibility of system status. Users receive instant feedback like loading icons and real-time updates. This helps them know their action work. The second one is match with real world. We use familiar icons such as heart for favorite, pin for map, sun for weather, so user can understand them easily. The third one is user control and freedom. Every screen has a back button, so users can go back at any time. And the next one is consistency and standards. We use the same layout, navigation bar, and button styles throughout the apps. And the next one is recognition over recall. We included a bottom navigation bar so users can easily go to their desired destinations. And the last one is minimalist design. The app is clean with a consistent color palette and simple interface.
My name is Eunice with matrix number 293900. Now I'll be presenting our implementation overview. We use FlutterFlow to create this mobile application with Firebase as the backend. In our mobile application, we have implemented Google Maps API for interactive map and Weather API for real-time weather information. We also utilizes the built-in function from FlutterFlow, such as page parameter used to pass data across pages, and also page state local variable used to store data temporarily. Further implementation details will be presented afterwards in the development process.
My name is WONG with the metric number 292383. I'll be presenting on the limitations of Tuorio app. So Tuorio currently relies on official location data, which means informal attractions like roadside stalls or hidden local spots may be excluded due to missing or inaccurate geolocation. And some vendors, they also lack consistent business hours that may lead to inaccurate information in the app. Lastly, Tuorio is currently limited to Penang, so it may not be as useful for users looking to explore other parts of Malaysia.
How can we improve Tuorio? In the future, to improve Tuorio, we plan to expand beyond Penang by adding more states like Selangor, Kuala Lumpur, Sabah, and Sarawak. We also aim to support users with offline access to maps, itineraries, and wish lists, and offer multilingual support in Malay, Mandarin, Tamil, and English. Finally, we will explore a collaborative trip planning feature so users can plan trips together, share itineraries, and make updates as a group.
Now I will demonstrate our mobile application, Tuorio. In the landing page, new user can choose to create a new account, while existing user can choose to log into their account by using email address and password. In the home page, user can see the weather for today and also a list of tourism locations in Penang in different categories. User can click on the location to see the location details. In the location detail page, user can see the YouTube video related to this location and also the Google Map location for this place. In the location detail page, user can also save this location to their wish list. The weather information can be accessed from the location page or from the navigation bar below. User can easily access their wish list from their profile page and easily manage their wish list by removing unwanted places. Finally, user can easily plan their trip by selecting the date for the trip and also their desired destination. User can also manage their trips by editing the trip date and also removing unwanted places. That's it for the app demonstration. Now let's move on to the development process. In the home page, the location query collection is added to the list view to generate dynamic children to display all the location name and images. Categorization is achieved by filtering the category field. When user click on the location, user will be navigated to the location detail page. At the same time, a page parameter of document reference, which is the ID, will also be passed to the detail page. Therefore, the correct detail will be displayed by referring to the document references of the specific location that the user tapped on.
This wishlist is built in FlutterFlow using a query type, which is a list of documents, where we query the location collection. So users can toggle a heart icon to add or remove a location from their wishlist. This action sets a boolean value called wishlist to true or false. To display the saved locations, we simply apply a filter where wishlist equals to true, allowing users to easily view their favorite spots in one place.
First, we implemented the hourly weather feature using Multimedia API. To do this, we got the API key and added into the FlutterFlow. Then we selected the relevant JSON path that contain the data we want, such as temperature and time. We use text widgets and link each other to a specific path in JSON, so the app can automatically display hourly weather updates. Next is the daily weather forecast. In this part, we use a column layout in FlutterFlow. The text widgets were bound to the JSON path data retrieved from API. This setup allows the data to be displayed automatically for each day as the API response updates. For the 7-day forecast, we display both minimum and maximum temperatures. We extracted this value from the API's daily data and connected them to the text widgets in a list format. This helps users see the temperature trend for the whole week at a glance.
So in Tuorio, users can create a trip by selecting a date using the date picker. So once a date is chosen, it's temporarily stored in a local page state variable called date picked, which is of date time type. So this variable holds the user's selection as they continue interacting with the app. So when users confirm the trip, the app updates the trip document in the database, saving the selected date into the trip record. Next, the user selects a location from the displayed list. Each time a location is checked, its name is temporarily added to a list variable called location picked, also stored in local page state. So these selections are held in local state until the user confirms the trip. Once confirmed, the app updates the trip document in the database with both the trip date and the selected locations. Once the user has selected a date and chosen one location, they can tap the Done button to complete the process. So this action triggers a create document function in FlutterFlow, which creates a new trip record in the database. So the data that was temporarily stored in the local page state, specifically the selected date from date picked and the list of locations from location picked, is now inserted into this new trip document. So each trip consists of a single date and can include multiple locations saved as a list.
To display the trips, we have used a nested list view. The outer list view is referring to the trip collection with trip date and also a list of location name. The inner list view is referring to the location collection to display the information of the location. A filter is used to display only when the location name appears in the list of location name in the trip collection. When click on the Edit button, the date field in the document is updated with the new value. When click on the Delete button, the name of this location will be removed from the list of name in the trip collection.
Google Maps API was added to Tuorio to display interactive map for each location. To add this, APIs like Google Maps JavaScript API and Google Maps SDK for Android and iOS were activated in the Google Cloud Console. The generated API keys will then add to the API key section in FlutterFlow for Android, iOS, and web. In Firebase, a location field was added to the location collection to store the latitude and longitude for each location. After setting up the data, a Google Map widget was added to the page in FlutterFlow to display the map. A single marker was placed on the map by referencing the location document coordinates. The initial map center was also set to match the latitude and longitude of the location. Inside the location detail page, YouTube videos are integrated to enhance user experience. This app embedded YouTube videos by creating a new file store collection named Video. This collection includes fields such as video URL, video thumbnail, video title, and location reference. The location reference works by linking the video to a specific location in the location collection. We ensure that the YouTube URL were converted into the embedded format to make them compatible with the web view widget. To display the video, we use a list view widget. A query collection is added to this widget to fetch video from the video collection. Then, the video will filter based on location reference field to ensure that only the video that link to the current location will be shown.